Y'all. The Remy Ma, Papoose, and Claressa Shields situation just took a turn, and it's getting messier than ever. So, word on the street is that Claressa might be pregnant, and if that's true, this could be a game changer. But hold up, is she really expecting? Or is this just a strategic move to lock Papoose down since Remy still won't sign those divorce papers? And let's not forget that Remy Ma is out here throwing shade left and right, acting real bitter about the whole situation. But is she just salty, or does she actually have a point? Because let's be honest, if Papoose and Claressa can't get married, then the next best thing is a baby. Oh, and did I mention that Remy tried to get Papoose back, and he completely shut it down? Let's get into it. Papoose and Claressa have been moving fast in this relationship. They're everywhere together, from events and gigs to booking jobs as a couple. And now, Claressa's out here dropping hints that she's taking a break from boxing to focus on other things. Now, what other things could she possibly mean? Because let's be real, if she's at the peak of her career, why would she suddenly decide to step back? The streets are convinced that she's already pregnant, and honestly, it makes sense. And Remy Ma? Baby, she fumbled. Papoose bad. Let's not forget how back in December, Remy tried to be messy and leaked private messages between Papoose and Claressa, thinking it would ruin their relationship. But instead, it backfired. Papoose was trying to keep things low-key, but the moment Remy put them on blast, people started rooting for them even harder. The internet rallied behind Claressa and Pap, calling them a power couple, saying things like, "Pap finally woke up and left Remy. Good for him. Claressa is an upgrade." Remy thought she was embarrassing them, but she played herself.
But guess what? The public had Claressa and Pap's back. People were like, Pap finally woke up and left Remy, good for him. Claressa is an upgrade. Remy Ma thought she was embarrassing them, but she played herself. Papoose is moving on, and I love this for him. Well, y'all, Remy did not see none of that coming. She really thought she was about to shake the table, but instead she got humbled. And since then, silence. No subs on IG, no sneak disses in music, not a peep. Well, listen, Claressa and Papoose are out here thriving and they don't care who's watching. At this point, they're giving power couple energy because they've been outside together, showing up and showing out in they big bow Tims. They just had a whole Valentine's Day getaway in Hawaii, looking like a real couple with their matching jackets and courtside seats at the Knicks game. And let's not forget when Papoose pulled up to Claressa's match against Danielle Perkins.
And once that happened, Remy got real quiet. No more sneaky IG posts, no more subtweets, and definitely no music sneak disses. Meanwhile, Pap and Claressa are out here thriving, giving off big-time power couple energy. They just had a Valentine's Day getaway in Hawaii, rocking matching outfits and looking mad comfortable at courtside Knicks games. And when Papoose pulled up to Claressa's boxing match, rapping for her entrance like she was the main character in a sports movie,
Went on and on about how he truly understands her, that they have real conversations every day, and he's just a sweetheart who deserves the best. And in her own words, she is the best. Ooh, now that's how you brag about your man. Brag him down.
Yeah, I love him. I love having his support, you know what I'm saying? His support is like very, very different from what I've had in the past, and how he speaks to me and stuff is very different. There you go. We deserve each other.
Well, then Clarissa pulled up in the Tamron Hall show. She was still singing that same tune. Papoose is a dream come true for her. She talks about how secure and supportive he is, saying, he's giving me that ride or die love energy right now, and I'm eating it all up. And girl, she wasn't done. She went on to say, the way Papoose speaks, he's a very nice guy, very humble, very knowledgeable. We all know he can rap, okay? And yeah, he can rap like seriously good. But most of all, he's just very supportive. And here's the part that really stood out. With me being a strong woman, a woman with the gift and a powerful jab, I need a man who can handle all that and not be intimidated by my success. And Papoose is that man. The shade at Remy is crazy in this because y'all already know Papoose was supporting Remy for years and she took him for granted. But now he's getting that appreciation and respect from Clarissa. And y'all, she's not letting him go.
Enjoy us together without the eyes of other people having to judge. You know, people saying stuff like, well, I've heard a lot of good things, you know, and because I can read too.
Y'all, that was different. And let's not pretend like Clarissa isn't glowing right now. She's stress-free, unbothered, and living her best life. She even posted about how she and Pap see everything y'all are saying online, writing, "The love y'all show me and Pap is cool as Fabsi Miu." Meanwhile, Remy Ma is out here looking thirsty. And this is where things get embarrassing. Because word is, Remy tried to reach out to Papoose recently to work things out. But y'all, Pap said no. Like, imagine holding a woman down for 6 years while she was in prison, staying loyal, being the perfect husband. And then she turns around and cheats on you, tries to play you, and then acts like she did nothing wrong. Baby, Papoose is done. And honestly, can you blame him? Remy fumbled the one man who was truly in her corner, and now she has to watch from the sidelines while Clarissa gives him the love and appreciation he actually deserves. And let's be real, Clarissa is in love. In a recent live stream, she was gushing about Papoose, calling him the best man she's ever been with. She said they deserve each other, that he understands her, and that he speaks to her differently than anyone else ever has. I love having his support. It's very different from what I've had in the past. Then she went on Tamron Hall, and y'all, she was still bragging about him. She called Papoose her dream come true, saying, "He's giving me that ride or die love energy right now, and I'm eating it all up." She even threw a little shade, saying, "With me being a strong woman, I need a man who isn't intimidated by my success." And y'all, that was clearly aimed at Remy. Because we all know Papoose was riding for Remy for years and she took him for granted. But now, he's finally getting the respect and love he always deserved. And here's where things get really interesting. Clarissa just announced that she's taking a break from boxing after 2 more fights, and y'all already know what people are saying. She's pregnant. She's locking Pap down with a baby. This is a strategic move. And honestly, it would make sense, because Remy still won't sign those divorce papers, which means Clarissa and Pap can't legally get married. So what's the next best way to lock him in? A baby. Now, here's where things get even messier. Remy does not believe Clarissa is actually pregnant. Apparently, she thinks it's all a stunt to keep Papoose close. And the timing is suspicious. Because if Clarissa is really stepping away from boxing, that means she'll have more time at home with Papoose. And from Remy's perspective, this might look like a calculated move to make sure Pap never leaves. But here's the real question. Is Remy just being territorial? Is Clarissa really trying to baby trap Papoose? Or is this just people making something out of nothing? And most importantly, if Remy won't sign those divorce papers, does that mean she's still holding on to hope that Pap will come back to her? Baby, this drama is just getting started. Drop your thoughts in the comments, let's talk about it. And while you're at it, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on those notifications so you never miss another drop of tea. Also, check out the next video on your screen because y'all, we are just getting started.